Hi, my name is Martine Crippen. I'm a makeup artist with Seint Makeup, and welcome to my video on how you put the 3D foundation makeup on your face. This is part one of a three-part series. Part one, I'm going to focus on color correction and how to put on the main highlight. It's different than anything you've ever done before. Part two deals with contouring. We're talking cheeks, face, nose, and three is the 3 Bs, as I call them: blush, bronzer, brightener. And so I have no makeup on today. And so who should be watching this? Well, anyone who wants more information. If you're thinking about buying Seint, if you are just received it and you're looking for more tips and tricks, this is the place. Anyone wanting more information about it. If you like what you see, you're not working with an artist, please reach out to me in the link below that I will post, and I will color match you and give you all that information. If you're seeing me on Facebook, please follow me. If you're seeing me on Instagram, follow me. If you're on YouTube, please subscribe. I'll be dumping a lot more information in as time goes. Okay, so let's start with the basics. What is Seint Makeup? Seint Makeup comes little tins like this, $14. Very affordable. This one tin should last you 3 to 4 months. I'm on my main highlight and it's lasted me 4 months, and it looks like it'll go into the 6-month mark. You slide it out like that. There is a palette. You can qualify for different free palettes, different sizes. It's magnetized. You just put it in there and you're good to go. Everything's customizable. I'll show you my palette that I use. I love a triple decker. The top one I have is for my face. I've got my 3 main highlight colors, which I'll go into. I've got contours, a cream illuminator, a bronzer, and other contours I use for lip lining and eye lining. The middle section is the lip and cheek lip. And then the third section is my powder section for eyes and powder for illuminators. You really do not want on the same page to have cream and powder together because they can mingle and they're not friends. So the tools you'll need today is the Perfector sponge, the blush bronzer brush, the blender brush, the contour brush, and I use the smudge. You don't have to, but I love tools. If you want more information on all the Seint brushes, please check out my video for that. Okay, so the way we start, I'm going to pin my hair back from my face here. Okay, is putting on a primer on your face. Take off my earbud, which is for my other job. Primer. Now, this is before and this is after. This is a dry one. And then this is a moist one. I ran it under the faucet and I squeeze it out into dry with a towel. But what I do, and this is really helpful, is I take a Bounty Selecta size, I fold it into 3 parts. I take it and I squeeze it, and I even get even more moisture out. And then I use the damp towel just to rub my fingers on, so it comes in really handy. So Seint has a setting spray, which I use as a primer. Shake it up. I do 3 squirts. Do this side of my face. 3. Swipe, swipe, swipe. Getting your nose and the forehead. Now I have already cleansed my face and toned it and moisturized it, and I've let the moisturizer sink in. So this is the really setting the canvas for the makeup I'm going to be putting on it. Now, if you look at my face, you're going to see some discolorations. We call this contrast. Typically, traditional makeup goes in and uses concealer, and you swipe in, like if you've got some discoloration under your eyes, which is natural, by the way. They'll go ahead and tell you just to, from here to here, do it. You might be able to pull that off in your 20s or 30s. With 40s on, that doesn't work so well anymore. And again, you don't need to color correct the whole area. You don't conceal it. You see concealer. Now you have to conceal the concealer. I always used to struggle with that. I put concealer on and then foundation on and blot them and set them in powder. And as it accumulates layer after layer on your skin, you start to see fine lines and wrinkles. So what I'm going to do is there's two smaller brushes, ends of brushes. This is the blender brush. This is the contour brush. As you can see, this one is kind of more pointy. So what I do is I'm going to take I'm going to color correct. So I'm going to take the color, I use wheat for my eyes, and you can see some darkness here. I got something going on here and here. This is a vein that's popped out because I've lost weight. Isn't that great? I've lost fat on my face and now veins popped out. What you can't see is I have capillaries all in here. I got something going on here and something going on here. Again, I don't know you're seeing the detail, but I can see it. So what I'm gonna do, this is wheat. I'm gonna take this and go, you're watching? Tap, tap. Can you see how little I have on my brush? It's amazing, that's all you need. I'm gonna come in here and I'm just gonna tap. Just tap. We want to see your skin. We don't want to hide your skin up. Your skin's beautiful. You're beautiful. What we want to do is distract from areas that pull our eyes away from what's important. Think of it as a triangle here like this. This is what people look at when they look in your face. When you have under eye circles and people look at you, it goes from your eyes to your bags to your eyes. It pulls them away briefly. What we're trying to do is not completely eliminate the discoloration. There's no way, especially after a certain age, you're going to completely hide circles, bags. But what we're going to do is we're going to put enough of a contrasting color corrector to make it so your eye is not pulled there. So I don't know how easy it is for you guys to tell, but I have made that dark circle like go away. Tap, tap. Sorry if I sniff a lot. My sinuses are not my friend these days. Yep, capillaries all in here. Little baby capillaries that are up in your nose. Yeah, I got that here. And then we're gonna go down here. I've got a place. And here I've got a place. I actually have the filter off too. Now I don't have any more product, I'm just blending. Now if ever you get too much product on and you look up really close and you can see it, take your wonderful perfector sponge and just tap it. I'll even tap it even when I don't have a lot of product on to push it into the skin. The beauty is the cream actually bonds with your skin. Okay, good. I've color corrected. Now I'm going to apply my main foundation color. Typically, I would apply that in the old days from here to here, right? And then we try to blend in down here and there's two different colors. Well, guess what? Your face is more than one or two colors. Your face is many colors. You've got here, here's a color, here's a color, here's a color, here's a color. What we're going to try to do is allow these colors to exist. That's what a natural face looks like, and work with that. So the next brush going to be using is my go-to these days is my blend brush. I started out with a different brush, but I'm kind of circling through all the brushes. So this is my go-to right now. I'm going to take this. My main highlight color is Candlelit. This is how much I have used in 4 months. Now what I'll do probably this weekend is I'll set these on a warm surface and these will all melt out and fill in so I can continue to use them and they'll look full. Okay, so I'm going to do tap, tap. Now, where am I going to put it? All over my face? No, I'm not going to hide my skin. I'm going to start, I've got some pores on my nose that I'm not too happy with. It's just how it goes. So I'm going to stipple. I'm going to tap, tap. Notice I'm not swiping. I'm going to just tap and put it all in here. Tap, tap. Just a little bit in here. I'm trying to put a glow to my skin, and I'm putting it where you're going to see it. Tap, tap. Just here on top. This is the cheekbone right here, right? So I'm not going to go down here. I'm just going to go right on the top. The littlest amount. Can you see how little product I have? Come down this side. That's all I'm going to put on. That's all I need to put on. I'm going to work with this area and for my next part with the contour, but that's it. When I'm not talking to you, this will probably take me 60 seconds to do. That's how quick and easy. So right now I have brought a glow. I don't know if you can see there's a bit of a glow to my face. Very healthy, very natural. Take your perfector sponge if you think you have too much. This helps bond it with the face. Okay, that's all there is to it. Very natural. That's all the foundation I'm going to put on my face. It's kind of amazing, isn't it? Okay, stay tuned for part 2, contouring.